The world's lowest-lying countries face an alarming threat of disappearing due to climate change. Maldives, a tropical paradise, is at risk of rising sea levels and erosion. As global temperatures continue to rise, the Maldives capital, Malé, is already experiencing frequent flooding. Tuvalu, a small island nation in the Pacific, is also facing significant long-term risks from rising seas and coastal flooding. With its highest point just 6 meters above sea level, Tuvalu is extremely vulnerable to climate change. Kiribati, another Pacific island nation, is also at risk due to rising sea levels and coastal flooding. Many of Kiribati's atolls are only a few meters above sea level, making them highly susceptible to flooding. The Marshall Islands, a chain of islands in the Pacific, is also increasingly affected by flooding and saltwater intrusion. As sea levels rise, the Marshall Islands population is at risk of displacement and forced migration. These countries are not alone in facing this threat, with many more vulnerable to climate change around the world. The consequences of climate change are far-reaching, affecting not only the environment but also human populations. Rising sea levels pose a significant threat to coastal communities, with many at risk of displacement and loss of livelihood. The world must act now to address climate change, or risk losing these countries and communities forever. We have the knowledge, technology, and resources to mitigate climate change, but we must act with urgency and determination. The time for action is now, and we must work together to protect our planet and its inhabitants. By working together, we can create a more sustainable future where these countries and communities can thrive. Let us act now to protect our planet, our communities, and our future before it's too late. The clock is ticking, and the consequences of inaction will be catastrophic. We must act now to prevent the worst effects of climate change and ensure a sustainable future for all. The future of our planet is in our hands, and we must take action to protect it. We can make a difference, one small step at a time, and create a better future for all. So let us start today and work together to create a more sustainable, equitable, and just world. We owe it to ourselves, our children, and future generations to act on climate change. The time for excuses is over, and the time for action is now. We must act with courage, conviction, and determination to protect our planet and its inhabitants. The future is not written yet, and it's up to us to create a better tomorrow. We can do this if we work together and act with urgency and determination. So let us rise to the challenge and create a more sustainable, equitable, and just world for all. The time for action is now, and the time for a better future is now. We can make a difference and create a brighter future for all if we work together and act with urgency. So let us start today and work together to create a better world for all, now and for generations to come. The world is watching, and the world is waiting for us to act on climate change. So let us act now and create a better future for all, together. We can do this if we work together and act with courage, conviction, and determination. So let us rise to the challenge and create a more sustainable, equitable, and just world for all, now and for generations to come. The future is in our hands, and it's up to us to create a better tomorrow. So let us act now and create a brighter future for all, together.